Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. Today I'm back with another video. I'm going to be testing the Rimmel kind of lasting finish foundation, the one that has hyaluronic acid and is supposed to be also really good for your skin. I think they did like a lasting finish one, I don't know, maybe like 8 years ago, which was pretty similar, but I don't think it had skincare or SPF in. Yeah, because I used to use that one like way back when I went to school and things, but obviously I haven't used it for a long time. This one also says that it has a hydration boost, and yeah, it's just very kind of affordable. So I just thought I'd test it out, because if it's easy to access from the shops and it's good, then I don't obviously see why not. So yeah, I'm going to be testing that. It's literally the same packaging as the last one, or the old one. I'm not actually sure if they still do it, but yeah. So yeah, let's get on with it. So I've just done my eyebrows as normal. I'm now just going to go in with my foundation. I'm intrigued to see what this is like, because it will make a kind of nice difference to maybe what I normally use, because normally I use skin tint rather than an actual foundation. But I got this in the shade 1 because obviously I'm very fair skin. I haven't actually seen many people kind of review it yet, or even haven't seen much about it, but yeah, we'll just see. Okay, it smells like skincare. It also says it's full coverage, which I think will be interesting to see. And yeah, I'm just quite intrigued. It's blending quite nicely with the brush. The colour isn't too bad. I don't know what it smells like. It kind of has like a peachy kind of smell to what I want to say. Okay, I think I put maybe a slight bit too much on. It's okay, because we can just, especially here, okay. I don't know, it kind of also smells like how it used to. Like if anyone used to use this years and years ago, then you will know the smell that I'm talking about. But yeah, it says it's good for dry skin, or it did, wherever the hell I read that anyway. And I have dry skin, so we shall see. I feel like this winter my skin has been pretty bad with dry patches. So that's all over my face. The colour's not too bad. I just feel like it's more yellowy than I expected. I'm not sure, like it's not bad, but it has clung to a few dry patches, which I'm kind of disappointed, but then again it is drugstore foundation. I'm going to try and blend it, just see what it looks like. Okay. So it's not that bad. It's okay, but it's clung to a few dry patches, like I'm not sure if you can see here. Yeah, it's kind of clung to that a little bit, and just a little bit on my forehead. I'm gonna still try it with a full face, just because my face isn't always this dry, and I just think if I'm having a better day with my kind of dry patches, then it might be a bit better. And I'm just going to use all the normal products that I use. As for full coverage, it's not the most full coverage, but again it's not released, so it's not that bad. Yeah, I'm gonna put a full face on and then I'll be back to tell you all about it and show you what it looks like. So yeah, I'm just gonna, the packaging though I think is quite nice. But it is like exactly the same as the other one, but I'm not sure if they still do the other one, and if they do, it's probably a bit confusing if you don't want the one with the hyaluronic acid in. I'm just gonna wet my sponge a little bit more because I don't know, it doesn't feel the wettest today. Also guys, I can't believe I'm filming this the day it goes up, but it is February already. Like, I know it's really bad of me, but this took longer to come than I thought. And yeah, I kind of just really wanted to film this and see what it was like. I was really intrigued. Do I think it's going to take me away from my normal foundation? Well, skin tint, whatever. No. No, personally, I do not. Oh. Under the eyes, I usually have really bad kind of under the eye dry patches, but it's actually not bad. But yeah, I have been making sure a little bit with my skincare at the moment that it's not dry under my eyes, but I think, yeah, maybe now I need to focus on the bits that are dry. And so I've just obviously put a bit of powder under my eyes. This, I don't know, I feel like this makes me look a weird kind of paley yellow ghosty colour on the camera and in person. I'm not sure. Maybe it needs a bit of a darker shade, but I don't know. Maybe we can save it with a bit of bronzer and stuff. I mean, I'm hoping we can. So yeah, let's have a little. Actually, I'm not feeling this today. I'm not going to use that. Oh, accidentally just. Just going to use my e.l.f. kind of bronzer, contour, whatever. I'm pretty sure I did that last time and I used way too much, but oh, it's coming out of the packaging. It's because so much kind of comes out. Ah! This is where I just, yeah, it's because I kind of forget that I have this and I don't reach for it the most. This is amazing if you have dry skin. I absolutely love it because it's just kind of so liquidy and hydrating, and yeah, personally it is a big yes from me. Also, I know what my face looks like right now. So I'm just going to take the bit that I put on my hand off. I don't actually know if I don't remember if I got a blush, one of those. My cheeks look insane. I'm just going to kind of go in with this and just kind of smooth it over a little bit so it looks a little less crazy and intense, and yeah, just use whatever is left on here. So yeah, now we have a kind of nice colour to it. Oh, I don't know. That's where it is. Just gonna go down my nose a little bit. Shooty shoot, I've actually just put that on the bed. And guys, I went to a baby shower for the first time at the weekend. I guess like I'm now at that age where people that I know and friends are starting to obviously have babies and children, and yeah, I don't know, I'd never been to one, and neither had my boyfriend, so we didn't really know what to expect. Like, we know obviously they announce what they're having, and obviously I have seen them on Instagram and stuff. Yeah, never really seen one in person. So that was quite cool, quite nice. Just going to leave that on there because it's not going to be as easy to get off the bed and the windowsill. So that is that. I feel like it looks a little bit more normal, but then again not. I don't know, I feel like the colour isn't the best. Oh. Yeah, I feel like the colour isn't the best on the first shade. Just a heads up if you are like me and you are very fair skinned. I'm just going to put a bit of blush on, same as always. I learned the other day that my boyfriend's mum doesn't actually like blush, and let's just say I quite like it, and I was wearing makeup with a fair bit on and I was like, oh, okay, oh well, but oh well. Yeah, just like a little bit on the nose. I feel like it's quite glowy, but then obviously the base has let me down. This, I feel like this would be really good if it didn't cling to the drier patches on my face as much. It'd be great, but it's just not perfect. I feel like it looks a lot better now with a full face rather than how it did with obviously just the foundation. It obviously just looks like this. I do still have my dry patches obviously here, because let's face it, they're not going. The foundation's kind of stuck to them. It has went on very nicely, and the rest of my products have gone on with it very nicely. Everything's blended very nicely. Yeah, I'm now going to, the powder under my eyes set very nicely. I'm now just going to test the rest of my face, and with the powder I'm going to set it. Have absolutely no clue what I was trying to say there, but yeah. I obviously don't put too much foundation on because I have quite dry skin. Yeah. I think I did kind of have higher hopes for this, as I say. Obviously Rimmel aren't a small brand, and I have been using them for literal years. Yeah, as I say, I used to use this foundation when I went to school, which was obvious, which I think when I used to use it was maybe like, how old am I, 23? I'd maybe say about 8 years ago. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'd maybe say about 8 years ago I used to use the one obviously that was out then, which was obviously pretty similar. But yeah, it just doesn't seem to be as good, this one. As I say though, if I feel like it would be good if you did have dry skin, but not at the moment. No. It is obviously still really good. I'm not going to say that it's not. So yeah, I'm just going to obviously put a bit of my powder on all over my face, to kind of set it. It doesn't feel too heavy, which I do really like. I don't really like heavy foundations. do I think, sorry, it is full coverage? No. It is medium. I'd probably say medium to full. I think that you probably have to, oh jeez. I think you probably have to, sorry. I think you probably have to build. I'd definitely say it's maybe buildable. I definitely think you do need to build a little bit to get to the full coverage. And yeah, I'd say that it is medium coverage. It's definitely not light coverage. I wouldn't say, I definitely wouldn't say it's very sheer. There is something there. And I did notice it, and I am quite impressed with that. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's full coverage. I'm not going to obviously test if it lasts for whatever's on the bloody bottle. See if it lasts for 35 hours or whatever. I'm not about to work for 35 hours. Because yeah, the breakouts I can imagine you're going to get from that is just no thank you. And also, I'm not going to sleep in my makeup. You know, I have nowhere to be for 35 hours for me to be sleeping in my makeup and wearing it for that long, to be honest. So I mean, if you do, then fair play. But personally, I don't. I really don't have anywhere to be for 35 hours. Because what is that? That's like a whole day and a half. That's a day and a half. So if it's now like, I'm filming this at like 1:30. So if I'm gonna work that out, to be honest. I'm really not gonna work it out. I think it's a 35 hours, so it's like just less than a day and a half. But yeah, this is obviously what it looks like. Do I recommend it? Yes. Do I think if you have really dry skin like me, you have to be a bit careful? Yeah, 1000%. But I think if you have dry skin, then to be honest, you have to be careful with most foundations. It's just kind of the way it is. Yeah, it is literally just the way it is. I give up picking things up off the floor now. Yeah, obviously, as I say, if you have dry skin, you do actually have to be careful with foundations and like concealers and things anyway. So I do think for the price it is very, very good, especially to have the bit of skincare kind of in there. And I think it is really good for the price, as I say. But I just wish it didn't cling to the dry patches. And I think the colour, obviously, of the fair shade is kind of slightly off. I think it's a bit yellowy, maybe. Maybe, as I say, maybe I need a darker shade. Maybe I just need to mix like the next dark shade in this one. Maybe it's just that. And maybe that is just a bit too pale for me, but it might suit someone. But yeah, no, other than that, I did actually think it was really, really good. For oily skin, I'm not too sure what it'll be like, in all honesty. I'm really not. I think it's a bit of a hit and miss. You know, it might be good, but it might also be absolutely bloody terrible. Yeah, for oily skin, I'm not too sure. I think maybe it might be good because it's not the most hydrating and things like that, but then at the same time with the skincare in there, it might just, yeah, it might just make your base a bit too oily and a bit too hydrating, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, overall I did really like it. Just the colour was a bit off for me. Obviously everything blended into it really nicely. The powder went on it really well. It didn't kind of separate or anything like that. The obviously bottle's not bad. It's like the same as normal glass. Little pump. It's got SPF in, which I do think is really good. Hydration boost. It's not bad. It's not bad. It does feel quite lightweight on the skin. Like for me right now, it doesn't really feel like I'm wearing much. So yeah, I did actually really like it. That is overall my thoughts. I will stop babbling, but yeah. So yeah, obviously it is quite nice as well because it's not the most expensive thing. I know that some foundations can be pretty pricey, and I think the normal kind of skin tint that I use is maybe like double the price. And you can only order it online, which is quite inconvenient, and also it's in like a plastic bottle, which is good sometimes so that it doesn't smash, but then it's bad other times because you can't see how much you've got left. So you know, this is a lot more accessible. You know, you can go to Boots, Superdrug, wherever else pretty much. You know, I could maybe even walk into Sainsbury's and it'll be there. So it is a lot more accessible, and I think that is quite a good thing. But yeah, as I say, pretty good. The best, no, I'm quite intrigued on what the MAC one with the skincare will be like, and if it'll be like this. Will it cling to dry patches? So I might have to test that one out. Obviously that one is a bit more pricey, but yeah, I haven't actually seen anyone else or many people speak about this just yet. But yeah, overall I did think it was pretty good. So that is obviously the end of today's video. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!